name is Shaw Smith and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is one of these different videos that I'll be making. These deep thinking videos that make you want to just, you know what I'm saying. But I want to talk about something that I have been thinking about and experiencing for the past 2 weeks. Well, really the last couple of months, really, but like specifically the last 2 weeks. I don't know if you guys heard of the simulation theory yet, but if you haven't, I'm going to go right into this video and explain. Also, just before I get into this video, if I sound like congested or something, I am sick for the first time since two years. I don't think it's COVID or nothing like that, but I'm a little sick. So excuse if I sound like congested. Like, this is the first time I've been sick in over 2 years. I'm like, you know what I mean? But anyways, let's just get right into this video. If you haven't heard of this theory goes that we are all a simulation. Now stay with me. You just listen to me like, what you mean we all a simulation? Like, what does that mean? You know, like the games, The Sims, you know, basically the theory goes that we are, like, life isn't real. Like, someone of a higher being is controlling all of us. We are being controlled by a higher being. That we are simulations. Like, we are just computer versions of real life. In other words, that we are a simulation. I know you just listened to that like, what the fuck? How are we a simulation? Like, are you stupid? What drugs you been taking? No, but stay with me. Stay with me. Now look. Take the games The Sims, for example. The Sims is you know, I don't know exactly when The Sims came out. I think it was late 90s or like very early 2000s or something like that. But take the game The Sims, for example. It's a simulation of life. A simulated world, a simulated life where you create these characters and you make them, you know, live their own life, and you know, it's, you know what I'm saying? And we control us. We control the characters. They don't know they're Sims. The people in the characters that you make that are in The Sims, they have no idea that they're Sims. They have no idea that they're not real. They think that's what's real. They think that's reality. You know what I mean? We are the ones with the controller that is controlling them. You know what I'm saying? So you probably asking what that got to do with us. Now, it's the theory all goes and created because of the technological advances that humans has been going through the past couple of decades. Like, video games, the technological advancement of video games in its history. 40 years ago, there was a game called Pong. It's literally where you take a ball and you bounce it across an animated screen. And you have lines, and that was a game. That was just a game. It was an animated ball and an animated little line across the screen that you bounce across the screen. About a black and white screen. That's all games was really back then. Skip ahead just 40 years. Now we have VR, HD, VR, 3D graphics that you can, sometimes graphics so good that sometimes it looks literally like real life, and that you can play simultaneously with millions of people all across the world at once. That's what we got in just a matter of 40 years. Like, this is what games used to look like 40 years ago. This is what they look like now. Like, that was just a matter of 40 years. That was just a span of 40 years. That's nothing in the Earth's time span. Imagine the games we'll be able to create in 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now, 10,000 years from now, a million years from now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are already getting to the point where we don't leave our house. Some people playing video games. You can interact with millions of people across the world just from the simplest of your room. You know what I mean? And you literally. So somebody has said we might have already created, or a more technological advanced version of humans might have already created a simulation, like the simulation to see, oh, let's see what the past was like. You know what I mean? That might have already created a simulated version of society. They have made a replica of the universe. You know what I mean? They have made a replica of all the atoms in the universe and simulated it into this. And that's what we're living in right now. And we wouldn't know because you know what I mean? How would we know? Maybe that explains the crazy glitches we be seeing. You know what I mean? I know you be seeing them all over TikTok and all over Twitter and, you know what I mean, YouTube. Oh my God, look at the glitch. I don't know if y'all seen the one where the bird was just flying and it wasn't moving. And maybe that explains that. And it is likely that we've made billions upon billions of simulated universes, because there are billions of humans on Earth, and there are you know what I mean? We might have made billions of universes. Cause there's 7 point, I don't know, something billion people on Earth. I don't know if y'all listen to Elon Musk said it, but he had said there's actually like a 1 in a billion chance that we are real. There is a 1 in a billion chance that we are real. Not that we are a simulation, that we're actually real. He actually believes 100, like 99.99999% that we're a simulation. He says there's like a slight chance that we're real. They say he actually believes that we're a simulation. There's like the slightest chance that we're real. Cause there's no real proof in there's us being like fucking real. You know what I'm saying? They say the only way that we can figure that the only way to know for sure that we are not a simulation or that we are real is if the world ended before human civilization got to that technological advance. That if in 2 years from now, in 2023, well, in 2024 is about to be 2022. In 2 years from now, a giant meteor come and hit Earth and wipe all of human civilization out. That's the only way we would know that if we were real or not. You know what I mean? Obviously, we don't want that to happen. You know, that's the only way we would know if we're real or not. If something big comes and wipe everybody out before we get to that technological advance to where we can make something like that. But let's be honest. We might not make it. We might how the way shit going, but we may make it live another 1,000 years or not. We might not make it another 2. Only time will tell. I don't know how the way shit has been going lately. Like fuck, we probably the closest we've shit been to the apocalypse. Period. You know what I mean? We might live on another 1,000 years in the future, you know what I mean? And make it to that technological advance. Only time will tell, you know? And it gets deeper than this. Also, this theory, they say, leads to why some believe reincarnation is real. I know you heard of reincarnation, people saying they want to be reincarnated like as a giraffe or like a fucking octopus or a stop sign or something like that. It's not like that, you know what I mean? But like, from this theory, a lot of people say that's why they believe in reincarnation is real. Now, if you don't believe in reincarnation, which I don't either, I believe in life after death. You know what I mean? Heaven. If you believe in heaven, hell, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Whatever you believe in. But like, after this theory, I was like, shit, maybe reincarnation might be real. We might be a simulation. Shit, I don't believe in it. But it gets you wondering. I wasn't questioning shit. I thought all this shit was stupid before I read any of this and seen any of this. But after and once it gets explained to you, it's on goosebumps down my fucking spine and tears down my eyes. I'm like, my life is a lie. So you know how they say when you die, you see your whole life flash before your eyes in 7 seconds. They say when you die, you see your whole life in 7 seconds. Wondering how the hell you see your whole life in just 7 seconds. Now, well, time is a lot different when you're non-conscious or like in a state of, you know, dying. Take when you're sleeping, for example. You be sleeping sometimes. You know how you be sleeping sometimes and you had a dream that lasted a length of like a 5-hour movie, but you only been sleeping for 30 minutes. You wake up and it's only been like 30 minutes. You only been sleeping for like 30, 40 minutes. Maybe that's how time is when you're non-conscious or when you're, you know, in a state of dying. And those 7 seconds could last the length of a lifetime, maybe. And maybe all of us have already died and that 7 seconds is being relived right now. How would you know? How would you know? How would you know that we all are just dying and just, you know, reliving our life right now? Maybe that explains deja vu. That maybe oh my god, this is a whole nother fucking thing. I have deja vu multiple times a day where I am predicting something. Me and my mom as a witness, we have deja vu every single day. Or like times where literally I predict shit. I swear I've done this before. Or like I have random moments where I like predict shit. Like, am I that so Raven? Am I Raven? Like, do I have a vision? You know what I'm saying? I swear I can make a whole nother video on this if you guys want me to. I have random moments multiple times per day where I'm just predicting shit. And I'm like, I say random shit in my head. I'm like, watch this happens. And it happens like multiple times a day, and I shock myself so many times a day where this shit happen, where I'm like predicting shit. I'm like, did I just fucking predict that? I'm like, am I a medium or some shit like that? And my mom said she have the exact same thing. She said I get it from her. I don't know if we like the real life That's So Raven. I can make a whole nother video on this, honestly, if you want it. But like, I have deja vu multiple times a day where I swear I've done this before. Maybe it's because we all live these lives already. Maybe it's because we've all simulation, that we've been reincarnated over and over and over again until we get the life right, until we get it right. And then is the next step. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what reincarnation is. Maybe that's what the simulation theory is. Maybe we all are simulations. Maybe that little voice inside of our head that's telling us to go open the refrigerator or go turn on the game. Maybe that's the person, and maybe that's the person like 10,000 years or fucking alien controlling us, telling us to do it inside our head from the year 10,000. Maybe that's the person that is controlling us from the year 10,000. Maybe we're just another version of The Sims volume 4,000. You know what I mean? Like the new edition. You know what I mean? The year 400,000 edition. Maybe that's what we are. Maybe that's what deja vu is. You know? Maybe that's why we like have these random moments where I swear I've done this before. Or I swear I've been in these random situations. It's almost like a feeling of nostalgia. Like I've been in this exact same simulation. I mean, I've been in this exact same situation before. Like, I have that fucking feeling every single day. I have that multiple times a day. I'm predicting shit. Like, it's just stupid shit. It's never like important shit. I have an example. Literally, this happened to me last week. I was going at Walmart, like, Christmas shopping. I was literally at Walmart Christmas shopping. And like, for random, like, I was just thinking about my English teacher, like my English teacher, because like I just had like a test I had to do with her, and I kind of like my English teacher. And like, literally from this day, I have never seen my English teacher outside of school before. I'm like, watch out. I was literally in my mind, I'm like, now there'll be something if I run into her in Walmart. Like, I literally had like almost a vision of like me seeing her in Walmart. And like, you know what I mean? I had no intention. Before this day, I have never seen her outside of school. We finished Christmas shopping in Walmart and shit like that. I go to the checkout line and she's literally standing over like the next aisle. She literally is standing at the next self-checkout thing right there. I'm like, I froze up for a little bit. She said, "Hey, Tra." I'm like, I kind of do like, hey, and I'm like, oh my god. In my mind, I was like, hey, but in my mind, I'm like, oh my god, I fucking predicted I predicted that you was gonna be here. I knew this was gonna fucking happen. Or I literally have times where I predict scenarios are gonna happen, and they actually happen. Like, are we a simulation? Am I real? Are any of us are any of us real? You know what I mean? Like, this make me feel so fucking carefree. I like fucking videos and like shit like this. I can make a million videos about conspiracy theories if you guys want me to, because I am into conspiracy theories so fucking much. I have so many more that I want to fucking do, along with time videos and all that other shit that y'all like. You know what I mean? But like, I like conspiracy theories videos and I want to include them into my content as much as I can in the next month, because I have a lot of theory ideas that I can do for this channel, and like, I'm just into them conspiracy theory videos. That's what's so crazy about this simulation theory. Like, no matter how much you don't believe it, or how much I think this is complete bullshit, I still think this is complete bullshit. But like, no matter how much you don't believe it, there's no way to debunk that. There's no way you can debunk that we're a simulation. There's no way you can prove it. I want you all to try to prove it in the comment section. Try to prove that we're not a simulation, as crazy as that sounds, because you can't. You can't prove it. And the only way we can prove it, if a asteroid comes from the sky right now, God, forbid that does not happen. Knock on every wood Home Depot sell, let alone fucking have. You know what I mean? That doesn't happen. I'm ready to die, y'all. Shit. But there's no way to debunk that theory. Like, there's no way, unless civilization ends before we get to that technological advance. There's no way for us to know if we're a simulation or not until we die, you know what I mean? Until we figure out and see, you know what I mean? There's no way to debunk that theory. There's no way to prove it in our lifetime, at least, you know? That's what's crazy. That's just about it for this video. Guys, please leave in the comments if you like me doing these type of videos, because I have tens of videos that I can make on just conspiracy theories alone. That I am so much into this, and I want to include this in my content that I make for you guys. Let alone I still have time related videos and shit like that coming out. But like I want to include this in some of my content videos that I want to film for you guys, and I still have time related videos, and I am into conspiracy theories so much. Like I have multiple videos that I want to make that can get you guys thinking, like that can get y'all with goosebumps on y'all damn skin. Like I be staying up to 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning just watching conspiracy theories and just questioning life as whole. Like I like shit like that. I am into shit like that very much. I can make so many. I really like conspiracy theories. I fuck with conspiracy theories so much. Like they get my third eye open so damn much. Also, leave in the comments if you want a video on how I'm a medium, because I swear to God, I have deja vu, and I have random moments where I predict things multiple times a day. That's just about it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on my YouTube channel so I know you're there. And that's just about it for this video. Love you guys, and hope you have a great day.